First stop of the trip is 7:49 a.m. You feel better?
Yeah.
Potty stop?
Yeah.
The nice thing about traveling with an RV is you bring your own bathroom with you. We have a rolling bathroom, Reagan.
Good morning, Massachusetts. Look, we're in Connecticut.
Yeah. We're in New York. We made it to the state of New York. All right, we pulled into a McDonald's here, and we're in New Jersey. So since we left today, we've been through quite a few states. Started in New Hampshire, went into Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and now Pennsylvania. So 7 states. All right, it's about 4:45 a.m. Monday morning. We're almost all packed up, ready to go. We just gotta get the kids in the car, hook up the RV, and we should be able to be ready to pull out of here. And of course, it started raining. Like, we're almost done. And it just, I mean, it was downpouring earlier. Luckily, it's more of a mist right now. So hopefully we can get everything loaded up, hooked up, and get on the road before we get another downpour. So, all right, what a great start to our 2-week trip and our journey towards full-time RVing. So let's get on the road.
It's dark 30 at 5:16 on Monday.
5:20.
5:20. Now 5:20. Last time I looked at my cell phone. And now we are heading off to Pennsylvania before we head off to Virginia for our Homesteaders conference. The little wee ones are in the car and ready to go. They did a really good job waking up at the crack of dawn. Flo is behind us, ready to go, ready to give us a great home for the next 2 weeks. We're gonna go to 1,000 Trails in Scotrun. This will be our first 1,000 Trails. Really excited. Right on the middle of the road, we forgot to turn off the lights.
First stop of the trip is 7:49 a.m. So we've been on the road a couple hours, 2.5 hours. In Massachusetts right now, somewhere. And on our way down, we'll get down to Connecticut and then into, well, I'm not sure exactly what states we're going through to get to Pennsylvania. You feel better?
Yeah.
Potty stop?
Yeah.
The nice thing about traveling with an RV is you bring your own bathroom with you. So we didn't need to wait to find a rest area. We did pull off on a scenic area, but there's no bathrooms here. But that's okay because we have our own bathroom with us. We have a rolling bathroom, Reagan.
But super easy. Turn the water pump off. Locked, unloaded, ready to go. Good morning, Massachusetts. I'm sure you're gonna have to go potty at some point.
Yeah, at some point. All right, so back on the road.
But you know the
We're in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Officially come out of the rain. We have actual sunshine. We love it.
We're in New York. We made it to the state of New York. We've been driving almost 5 hours now. We left at 5:20.
Yeah, something like that.
It's now 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. So it's already been quite a bit of driving, 5 hours. Try to not do such long drive days, but this very first one is it's a doozy. Let's get gonna be like 9 hours, I think, by the time it's said and done. It's about 6.5 hours of actual driving time. So by the time we get there, with all the stops, potty breaks, things like that, we should get there before dark, though. That's the goal. Way before dark. I mean, the GPS says we'll get there about noon, but add a couple hours to that. So if we get there by 3 o'clock, I'll be happy. So for this trip, we're trying out a couple of different navigation devices. First, we have the Garmin GPS 895, and that's kind of our primary navigation device. But we're also using simultaneously the RV Trip Wizard app. And so we've pre-programmed in our trip for finding all the campgrounds and things like that, and it's got a built-in navigation portion of the app. And the app is nice because it works with Apple CarPlay, so that means it can be on the screen in the truck. So the drawback of the Garmin is it's its own device, so it's a second screen. But I still, as of right now, not sure I trust the Trip Wizard app. I trust the Garmin more. Both of them have our RV information put in, our height, our length, our weight, things like that. So they'll keep us from going to places that we're not supposed to be, down roads we're not supposed to go, bridges, low bridges, low tunnels, things like that. For the most part, they're pretty much staying the same. We did have one area where the Trip Wizard wanted to take us a different way than the Garmin, but we went ahead and stuck with the Garmin. As soon as we did that, the Trip Wizard rerouted to the same route that the Garmin, and right now they're keeping up the same route, so we'll see how that goes. But for a while I want to test them both, see how they do with each other. But for now, I trust the Garmin. So we'll keep you posted on what our findings are on both of them. All right, we pulled into a McDonald's here, we're in New Jersey. I pulled into the parking lot, and it's the way to get out, the way cars are supposed to go out, is around the front of the building, but there's no way I'm getting around the front of that building with this trailer. So obviously trucks come in, right, to do deliveries. So I'm pretty sure which way I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go around the parking lot, and then right before the building I'll be able to turn and then go back out the way we came in. Might block a little bit of traffic, but hey, we're bigger than them, right? So we'll get it out.
RV life is so much fun. Finding places to eat, finding the parking spots, making everyone happy, especially when you got young kids. Love to know what other people do when they got young kids, the big rig, and when they're on the road and they got to get back out. Do you make your lunches? Do you stop at the quickie fast food? A little bit of everything. We're a little bit of everything. That was a nice hairy parking lot, but we made the corners, and I even Shorty McShorty Pants was able to grab a branch. How you feel about that one, dude? That was good parking.
Yep, easy in, semi easy out. But I figured, I mean, obviously the delivery trucks have to get in and out, so I knew we were gonna make it. But there was no way I was making it if we went the way that most cars are supposed to go to get out, because it was around the front of the building, and that was a sharp turn, so that wasn't happening. But we did it. Yep. Back on the road.
Yep. And then we just get some diesel, and then we are almost to our destination. Just a little over an hour to go, which is very cool. Leaving early does actually pay off. The 5:30 leave, even though it was painful, I'm glad we did it, because now we're gonna get in before 2 o'clock, get set up, being able to cook dinner, get everyone back in, and keep our same bedtime routines, which for both of our kids, their bedtime routines are crucial for a good day. out to just set up camp, and then we'll check out what we got. Let me look up the amenities and see what that campground has. Stay tuned.
So since we left today, we've been through quite a few states. Started in New Hampshire.
5:30 this morning.
5:30. Went into Massachusetts. No, went into Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and now Pennsylvania. So 7 states.
That is a crazy amount. We're almost to our location. 1,000 trails, here we come.
We made it. Made it to the 1,000 trails in Scotrun. There's our packet.
Westfall E52. Oh yeah, sure. I think a lot of people stay at 40. E52. Yep. All right. You've got to pass it. Oh yeah, totally. You're fine. You're fine. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good.
We're in the car, just me and Ben. Say hello. Say hello. Hey, Santa. But we spotted our first animal, a deer. Well, I spotted it, not my parents. Yes, I found one. You might hear screaming, but...
Well, we had a issue here. Apparently we put too much weight on one of these shelves. So these shelves are so cheaply made. I mean, I don't even know why they make them so cheap. I guess for weight, but they're ridiculously cheap. I mean, maybe they'll hold stuffed animals. We put books on them, and it's the back, so the back moves a lot when you're traveling. I mean, the back is what vibrates the most, of course, when you're traveling. But a shelf broke. Basically all the staples came out. It's just cheap wood stapled on with a few staples, easily to fix, with some screws and my brad nailer, staple gun, whatever. I think what I would do is beef these shelves up and make them much more heavier duty. I don't know why. I mean, an 1/8 inch plywood, I don't understand that. I mean, it's not even 1/4 inch, it's 1/8 inch hardboard, I guess. I don't know. And then it's got, it's just sitting on a 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch piece of wood. And that's what ripped out. That wood just, and the wood was just stapled to the walls. So I'll screw the wood pieces in and then screw the plywood down, but I'll probably use 1/4 inch actual real plywood instead of this cheap flimsy. I guess it's not even wood. I think what it is paneling. That's what it is. It's paneling. So it's like 1/8 inch paneling, and that's supposed to be a shelf. And so we made a mistake. We put books on it in the back of the RV, and so bouncing down the road, it knocked it off. So we'll have to not do that until I can beef it up. Oh well, I mean, that's what happens, right? RV life. This course is a little rough. There's some lichen and stuff growing on it. Looks like it's been clean. I mean, there's no fallen leaves on it, so it's been swept recently, I guess. But I mean, it's not horrible.
No, it's not. It's just, the office is closed, so...
Yeah, so because the office is closed, we obviously can't do anything. It's not as bad as the reviews said it was. Some of the reviews I read said it was disgusting and unusable. I don't think it's that. Some of these look pretty challenging, actually. We're on a hillside, and some of these are pretty hilly. Like, what do you think? Pool number 15?
No.
Yeah, might be a little tricky.
Little tricky.
So this one, you start here. You have to go up and around. That one might be a little challenging. We found the playground area, sandbox. They got a gazebo here. They have a pavilion with some barbecues, picnic tables, pool, which is, we knew it was gonna be closed for the season. I mean, it is October, so everywhere we go, unless we go to Florida or something, pools are gonna be closed. But you know, I mean, we're in the Pocono Mountains, and I think it's a decent campground. I mean, it's not a resort by any means, but I don't think anybody said it was going to be a resort. We saw the reviews before we came. We knew what to expect, and it's pretty much about what the review said. I'm not going to trash the place, though. I mean, I don't know. We're pretty easy when it comes to campgrounds. We're not picky, I guess, or snobs, campground snobs. I know there's campground snobs out there. We're not them. We're pretty laid back, pretty easygoing. You know, we don't care about, you know, the sites are close, but it's a campground. We're here for one night, so it's not like we're, you know, this is a stopover for us. They got a place for the kids to play, run around. After an 8-hour drive, it's nice to be able to get out of the car and run around. I mean, it's well off the beaten path, kind of. So there's not road traffic or anything like that. Surrounded, there are lots of trees. They are changing colors with the fall season. It's nothing like New Hampshire, but we're farther south, so it's, so far, I think we're okay with this. There is a lake that's catch and release fish. No swimming in the lake, but they do have paddle boats and kayaks that I guess you're able to rent. I don't know if they're renting them, you know, this time of year. Like the ranger station is closed, so we have no idea. We haven't been able to go in and talk to anybody about anything. We pulled in there. I got a phone call yesterday saying that the ranger station was going to be closed, and so that they would have a packet for us. And so we did. We found the packet. It had our name on it, and it had our site number. It had the hang tag for the car, and it had the map and then the instructions on how to get to our site. And so we were able to find the site, no problem. The roads, as the review said, are very tight. If there was another vehicle coming the other way, you know, somebody has to back up. We're in the mountains, you know, what do you expect? So I think I would come back here. I don't know if I'd spend a week here or 3 weeks here, but I'd definitely come back and hang out for a couple days. Maybe in the summertime when the pool's open, and looks like they have a water slide. What does this look like, a splash pad or something?
Splash pad, yeah.
Yeah, so if your kids are at the pool, or the splash pad, I guess this is a splash pad. I don't think this is the pool.
The pool's right here.
Is that the pool? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure because this is no diving.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's covered up. So maybe this whole thing is a pool. Maybe it's not a splash pad, maybe it's a pool. We can't tell because it's all covered up. But we'll have to come back in the summertime, give another report. So you can see off in the distance there's the water slides. They kind of go up the hill a little bit. So here's the water slides. They got a small one and a bigger one. It goes down into a pool. Thinking that's another pool over there. Looks like maybe the kiddie pool. There's a bigger pool and then a smaller pool, probably for the toddler pool, I would imagine. It's pretty quiet here for us right now on a Monday, October 7th.
Okay, let me try.
Might be loud during the summertime or on a weekend, I don't know. But I think it's kind of nice. I didn't. Reagan said she saw a deer when we were pulling in. So there's wildlife around here. I mean, we are in the woods. We're in the Pocono Mountains again. So it's kind of what you expect, I guess, for being in the mountains. Campground in the mountains. Not bad. Hey, if you enjoy following along with us, just go ahead and hit that like button. It's easy to do. Even if you're watching on your TV, you can still hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything. All it does is tell the YouTube algorithms that you enjoyed the video, and it'll help promote us and help get our channel out there so other people can see it and spread the word. But it's real easy to do. Just hit the like button. Do it right now. If you're sitting there wondering, should I hit the like button? Yes, yes, yes. Hit the like button. And you can also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel, and that way you can follow along with us on all our journeys. And if you hit that little notification bell, that will notify you when a new video comes out, so that way you don't have to wonder, hey, is there a new video? I wonder if they've come out with a new video, or if you've forgotten about whether or not we had a new video. If there's anything that you would like to see us talk about or show you, go ahead and leave a comment. We'd appreciate comments. We'd appreciate anything that you any criticism that you might have for us. We're just starting out, so go easy on us. We are pretty new and still getting used to everything, but we would love to hear your comments. We would love to, if you have any questions for us, please feel free to ask. I'll definitely try to respond to every single one that I get. If there's anything you would like to see us do as far as RV, if you have any questions about RV and the RV life, we're right now we're new to the full-time RV life, so we're gonna be learning right along with you. If you're thinking about doing the RV life and you want to know what it's like to go full-time, whether you have kids or if you're retired or whatever your situation might be, if you have any questions about it, then go ahead and ask us, and we'll try it out. If it's something that you would like to see us do, or if there's any places, do you have any favorite places? So we're going to be traveling for, we don't even know how long, years for sure, several years anyways. So we're always looking for new places to go. If you have any favorite places that you've been and you would like to see us go to, then go ahead and leave us a comment about that as well. We'd really appreciate it. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Next week, the adventure continues as we leave this campground and continue through Pennsylvania to Thousand Trails Gettysburg Farm. Along the way, we stop at a park for a play date with some of our New Hampshire friends who recently moved to Pennsylvania. We hope to see you next week for the next adventure.